dog who decided to go berserk the second I turned on the camera, so you'll have to tolerate him. But this morning I thought it would be fun to do a little, I don't know, drugstore skincare routine, just using some stuff I have on hand. First up, I haven't done anything but put my contact lenses in, which was kind of a battle actually. And so I'm just going to put on this Olay UV 365 Daily Moisturizer, broad spectrum SPF 30, sensitive skin, look for that. This one is fragrance free. And is a combination sunscreen. So it has zinc in it, which will give you UVB and UVA protection. And it also has some chemical filters, octinoxate, octisalate, and octocrylene for UVB. It is not water resistant, but it is one of Olay's best sunscreens in my opinion, and is a wonderful everyday facial moisturizer as well. So just putting it on here. But you guys, last night I did the jackfruit again. I only had a little bit. I didn't have a full serving just to test the waters, and it jacked me up again. I don't know what it is about jackfruit, but every time I eat it, I have the most bizarre dreams, and like, I slept okay last night, but I definitely had somewhat disrupted sleep. So I don't know. You guys commented below that somebody said jackfruit's high in magnesium and it should help you sleep, but it seems to be the opposite. I mean, I cook it. I'm not eating it raw. I cook it in the slow cooker, just like you would anything else, I guess. This makes sense. But yeah, I don't know what it is. So I may have to just forego jackfruit. I have to say though, of all the like vegan-y food things, it does recapitulate. It does imitate meat quite well. I mean, it does look and feel like chewing on meat, but I'm not crazy about it. It's, you know, I can do without it. Whereas if I had problems with spinach, I'd really be having a breakdown. But I can do without jackfruit, I guess. Maybe it's the Edwards and Son brand that I'm using. Carry the sunscreen out to the pre-auricular cheek out here. Don't forget that area. But this one goes on, you know, pretty well. Like, you're seeing a cast right now, but that's going to dry down, as with most of these combination sunscreens. This is, you know, a similar type sunscreen to Ulta MD's UV Sport, only this one's not water resistant. So, yeah. About out of UV Sport, but anyways, where did I forget to put it here? Look, the dog could die down. I'm like Sesame Lawn with my sunscreen. Sesame Lawn's still around. I don't have any problem putting this one around my eyes, by the way. This morning was a battle with my contact lenses. I don't know what it is. Sometimes they just like rebel against me and like turn inside out. It's the most frustrating thing. Or I think they're in there and like I'm doing my workout routine and then all of a sudden one like starts sliding into my inner canthus and I'm like, yeah, that's annoying. All right. But I find that this sunscreen, it's a combination sunscreen. And combination sunscreens, because they have zinc in them, combination sunscreens and other sunscreens with just minerals and mineral ingredients, zinc, titanium dioxide, depending on how the product is formulated and the size of the particles, they can be the ones that are going to pill on you. But I find that this Olay one is not so pilly. The one that is pilly like you know, a bottle of vitamins, I guess, is the Cerave Broad Spectrum SPF 30 Skin Renewing Day Cream with Encapsulated Retinol. You guys warned me about this. I got this at the dermatology meeting that I went to this summer. And, you know, retinols degrade on exposure to UV, so, like, the idea that they put this in here is like, well, why are you wasting our time, Cerave? They claim they encapsulate it and that it's protected in some kind of shell, but in doing so, they just make this annoying stink to put on, and it pills up, and it's pretty expensive. This is a combination sunscreen, and so you guys, I can't recommend this one. So yeah, there's that. But I've been liking the Cetaphil Pro Derm Control. This is another drugstore sunscreen. This one's chemical only though, SPF 30. So yeah, and that kind of dries down on there. But then for a little iron oxides, I'm going to be coming in with the Cetaphil Daily Facial Moisturizer with sunscreen SPF 20, redness prone skin. This is a tinted sunscreen that, you know, I like to use tinted sunscreens just kind of in targeted areas because the, in addition to zinc, which this has, zinc, this is an exclusive mineral sunscreen, zinc titanium. In addition to those things, it also has iron oxides, and all three of those can filter out some of the wavelengths of visible light, namely blue light. And the reason that's important is blue light has been shown to contribute to persistent hyperpigmentation. So that is a good little thing to touch up kind of areas and give yourself a little extra protection. That's why I like using I really like using the Color Science tinted sunscreens. I just really, you know, the aesthetics of those are really nice. And their mineral powder I use sometimes to dust on over all of my sunscreen because it helps to kind of matte down the shine, and then it also just sprinkles on a little bit of extra SPF. But that powder by itself is not like a base layer sunscreen. This is a little on the dark side, the Cetaphil Redness Relieving Tinted Moisturizer, so I only use a little bit and I, you know, pull it out a lot so that it kind of blends in with the white of the other bed. Yeah, so the Cetaphil Redness Relieving one is a tad on the orangey side, which I've said before, you know, I've shown before when I put it on. The Physicians Formula Super BB that I reviewed for you guys earlier this week is another option. This one is a little too dark for me as well, and it also goes on very streaky. And I watched that Beauty Blender Gizmo thing that I attempted to put this on with, and I can't find it now. I don't know where it was. I was going to try and put this one on, but this one is really streaky, and I have a hard time putting this on, and it's messy too. I don't know what it is about that one, but so far the best ones that I found at the drugstore that I recommend to you guys are like the Cetaphil one in particular, because it is, I just really like, I think they did a really good job on this, aside from the tint being a little too orange, and this Physicians Formula Tinted BB Cream. But otherwise, I struggle to find good iron oxide containing sunscreens in the drugstore, and I can't find any iron oxide containing sunscreens in the drugstore that are non-tinted. You know, the Clinique sunscreen that I use sometimes, I'm almost out of it. I'll list it down below, but that one is not tinted, but it does have the iron oxides in it. So yeah, I can't find one in the drugstore though that is like a mineral sunscreen with iron oxides in it that's not tinted, for those of you out there who like, I don't want the tint. Okay, and then for my lips, I'm coming in with a Cerave Healing Lip Balm Broad Spectrum SPF 30. This is kind of waxy consistency. It's a chemical sunscreen, so that can sometimes be a little drying, a little irritating. My favorite lip sunscreen at the moment is the Elta MD one. It's a mineral one. It leaves a little bit of a cast, but it's very moisturizing. This one is pretty good, but you know, it doesn't really give you that glossy shine that, you know, you might like with a lip balm, but it goes on pretty well and it stays on really well, so I like that. And it has stevia in it, and it does kind of have a little sweet taste, so don't eat it. And then I always use my, this is a new tube of the Maybelline Colossal Volume Express. You guys know I always use the Maybelline Colossal mascara. I was using, by accident, their waterproof one, and so I finished that one up, and I'm back to the non-waterproof one, but... I need a little mirror in here now that I'm coming in here. I need like a little handheld mirror so that I don't have to use the viewfinder to do this, because that's really hard. I'll be right back. All right, so I just danced over the mirror so I wouldn't stab myself in the eye. Yeah, I need a little mirror there. I'm just putting my earrings on. These are my Ana Luisa little pink flowers. They also have these in blue. Some of you guys got them. Comment below and if they've come in yet and if you like them. But I'm really enjoying these earrings. And the little bracelet as well. I'm gonna go pop that on. But yeah, that's just a little basic, you know, easy drugstore skincare routine. My hair is doing its own thing as per usual. But yeah, easy breezy. So Cetaphil Redness Relieving Facial Moisturizer. I will list all of these bad boys down below for you guys, but yeah. Fragrance free, great for oily skin, great for sensitive skin. The tint is not gonna go over well with everyone. Probably not even well for me, but I'm okay looking a little orange here. So yeah, I'm gonna go finish getting dressed and I'll check in with you guys in a minute. Once I get my coffee going. Oh, that dog is barking up. He's like, no, I want to keep going with the skincare routine. All right, I am dressed, and I also just put a little sunscreen on my ears. I didn't put any as much on my neck this morning because I know I was going to be wearing this turtleneck. But really quickly, this is the Clinique non-tinted sunscreen I was mentioning that it has iron oxides in it. FYI, the broad spectrum SPF 50 invisible shield technology. This one's pretty good. It's just expensive. All right, I really need coffee, but oh my gosh, you guys, the Tuscany Candle Pumpkin Apple that I got in my grocery haul this week, I don't want it to end. It's amazing. I'm gonna just come out and say there is no reason to buy Bath & Body Works candles ever again. Tuscany candles, in my opinion, are winning 100%. Their baseline scents are amazing, but they just keep coming out with more fragrances that are just mind-altering. Their seasonal scents, they blow Bath & Body Works out of the water. Likewise, Yankee Candle. I think these are trumping Yankee, in my opinion. Yankee Candle is very good. However, I find Yankee Candle can be hit or miss. You either get a good one or you get a dud. That's just my experience. Sometimes you get the most amazing fragrance out of one of them, and other times, you know, you'll get a different scent. It will just not be good, or it won't burn well. Tuscany, consistently good. I have never had a bad Tuscany candle, never. They've all been wonderful. And that pumpkin apple is, oh yeah, no need to get Bath & Body Works candles. The other thing I like about Tuscany candles is they last a long time. They burn a long time, and the jar doesn't get all black and sooty and disgusting like the Yankee Candle ones can, or the Bath & Body Works ones can. So yeah, Kroger, Meyer, what's the other one? Fry's? Head in there, see if you can't find pumpkin apple. The wax melts. My mom does the wax melts, by the way, and her little owl. The wax melt of pumpkin apple, likewise a win. They are both amazing. But anyways, I'm gonna make some coffee. All right, so I am on coffee number 2 now, since we last left off. But real quick, I just went to my leasing office to pick up a package because I got a little mini iHerb haul. So I thought I would share with you guys what I got. Just a few little things. All right, so I think they were having a sale on Stevia, or I don't know, maybe I just got into ordering a bunch of different Stevia things. But I went ahead and got some more of the Sweet Leaf water drops. This time I got the strawberry kiwi flavor. Hopefully I like those. There's one flavor somebody told me tasted weird. I can't remember which one it was. Hopefully it wasn't this one. I had the peach one last time, which was pretty good. So I'm excited to give this a whirl. I find that 2 squeezes of this and 32 ounces of water is perfect. Then I got some of the Sweet Leaf Sweet Drops Vanilla Cream. I like to put this in oatmeal as a sweetener. Just a few drops, that's all you need. So I got that. Then I was attracted to this Stevia Delight. This is a chocolate drink mix with stevia. There is no sugar, and it is vegan, so non-dairy. Before going vegan, I was really hooked on those sugar-free Nestle, I think it was Nestle, hot chocolate mixes. I always like to have those in the winter time, and I no longer consume those. And so we'll see how this goes. Then I just got some Sweet Leaf Stevia Packets. I also like these to have on hand. So the Sweet Leaf is probably the best brand, but I also like this new natural stevia, and I've had their syrups are amazing. 0 calories, no sugar, it's stevia, and they have a pumpkin spice syrup. I just finished the chai spice syrup, and then I've also had the chocolate syrup. They have a chocolate mint syrup, and then they have a vanilla, and then they have a plain. But I had to get this pumpkin spice one because I want to make that that crustless pumpkin pie that we made a Canadian Thanksgiving. I want to make that again. Last time I used the Pyre sugar stevia blend maple syrup, but this time I want to try the pumpkin spice syrup if it's any good. Then I got another bag of white bullberries. Love these 2 bits. You have to try them. They are dangerously delicious. And I also got another bag of Karen's Just Peas. I love these so much. They are really just peas, and they taste phenomenal as cereal. I know it sounds odd, but I love to take these, a serving of these and a serving of frozen berries, and put non-dairy milk and cinnamon and a little bit of like a few drops of this, and it is the most delicious cold cereal ever. And 1 serving of this has 100 calories and 7 grams of protein. So this is actually a really good breakfast cereal option. And then I got some more of my nutritional yeast. I consume this largely for the taste, as well as some of its fortified B12 addition in there. So yeah, just a little mini iHerb haul. Hi, Bee. Hey there.
Hi everybody. Happy weekend. I don't think I put enough water in the Instant Pot or for the black beans.
Yeah.
To me they're okay, but they're a little on the al dente side.
I'm telling you, I don't like the Instant Pot. First of all, to make the last time I made black beans and that, they actually came out fine, but it took so long for the pot to come to pressure. It took like almost 30 minutes for it to come to pressure. Whereas Kosari, it's maybe 15. And the other thing I don't like about the Instant Pot is that the top gets so dangerously hot. The top, the metal, the lid gets really hot. You can't touch it. I mean, it says don't touch, but that metal part there gets really hot. I mean, it's scary. He loves to do this. He doesn't bite. He just puts his mouth there. He loves to bite on your feet. Oh boy. Tickle my jaw. Tickle my chin. Tickle my chin. Tabby Bo. You're so cute. I love you so much, little boy. I love you so much. Okay, Keep Merry and Color On Zen Doodle update. I finished the wreath, and I also did, and I'm rather pleased with how it came out, I also did this ornament, and I like the way that came out. So I plan to frame these and put them up for Christmas decor, but I'm happy with the way that came out. I think I'm going to do, I can't decide which one I'm going to do next, but hopefully stick with this color scheme. And I just brewed up a cup of this tea. I love it. It is the Red Rose Caramel Apple Pie. All of their dessert teas are really good. They already have a little bit of stevia in the bag, so you don't have to add any sweetener. This really has a nice caramely undertone. This and the Celestial Seasonings spiced apple tea are two of my favorite apple teas. But this one definitely has a nice caramely taste to it. It's delicious. I'm really happy with these Artist Loft coloring pencils. I think I mentioned that before. The only thing I don't care for with them, you definitely need to spot test them to figure out what color they are, because the name is not quite right. For example, this is carmine, but to me it's more of a heavily rusted red. Some of the reds just don't match up to what the description is, so you do have to kind of check them, but I think it's coming out as a good color for, I don't know what bird that is, but he's gonna be this color. Yeah, it's not a cardinal, because cardinals have a tufted head. I guess it's a turtle dove. Wouldn't that make sense? Yeah. So it should be gray, but
turtle doves, yeah.
But I kind of like this color as the underbelly. Maybe I'll do a gray top. Getting creative.
You know what Bob Ross used to say, it's your world. You can color it however you want. Did you ever watch him?
Oh yeah, of course. He was the OG ASMR person.
Yeah. But he used to say that, you know, it's your world. You can have a tree here.
We're going to
have
color.
your tree.
We're going to color now. It's lunchtime. Time to stay classy. I kind of like the gold one.
Yeah, that's really blingy.
Looks good with my Felina.
It does. You look like you're going to a gala event.
Don't go to Thanksgiving without one. Yeah, everybody should get one of these for turkey or whatever you have for Thanksgiving. But anyways, what did you make?
I made a salad.
Ooh, looks
Just
good.
black beans with salsa, avocado mash from Costco, minced onions, lettuce, and carrots.
And your onions are raw?
Yeah.
And you got
My
some
onions
saltines.
are raw.
Saltines there.
I'm gonna have bad breath.
I have a head of romaine, some of the black beans, steamed carrots, a few of the little fried crispy onions that I enjoy. So I too will have bad breath. And some beet chips. And I'm still working on my caramel tea there, so that is my lunch. But anyways, guys, I'm going to conclude the vlog here. I hope you all enjoyed it. I know it's getting long, so I have the blinky light. But I will list everything from the routine this morning in the description box below, so make sure you check there. Also, if you're going to buy it online, buy it with Ebates. My giveaway is still going on, so make sure you sign up for that. You can win $100. But yeah, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and as always, don't forget, sunscreen and subscribe. Talk to you guys tomorrow.
Bye.
Bye.